Celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Buzelis in at the power forward position. And for the Rockets, Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the three. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now, here's Green. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Pass to Giddey. Jacks up a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
And Giddey is working to improve this part of his game. The defense at least has to respect his three.
Here's Brooks. Giddey with a defensive effort. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a three-point game. Giddey against Brooks. And that one's good. Giddey's got 5 now.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
And it's Eason penetrating. That shot is off. Vucevic with some nice D. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to the basics, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift, and that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Now here's Eason. 15 in his last outing. Just 5 to shoot. Green for 3. Offensive board. Here's Şengün. And another shot. Chicago with a rebound. Outside Giddey. Outside White. Going inside. Grant, how about Kobe White going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes?
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And he makes both free throws.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Ball against Van Vliet. Vucevic with the steal. Goes up on the wing. And it's Giddey missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Shot left block. Van Vliet misses.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
It's Giddey on the wing. Brooks defending. Here's Buzelis. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. He can't get it to go.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
He's such a tenacious competitor. When Brooks looks to score inside, he is so skilled at finding ways to draw contact.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Line for 2. Dillon Brooks.
Free throw dropped for Brooks. Well, Clark, more or less in the home stretch here. How does it feel to have the year winding down?
Well, on many levels, it feels good. I mean, you know, the postseason is upon us, and that'll ramp things right back up. The season may be ending, but the excitement is just about to start again.
And Brooks drops them both.
And Brooks has no problem wearing the black hat. He takes pride in being the villain. He's an old school player in that regard, very much so.
Now here's Vucevic. Still no points. Outside Herter. Fires for 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Rockets trail by 5. Outside Holiday. Pass to Adams.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Whitmore.
2 minutes.
The 3. The Rockets with another miss.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Here's Jones. Outside Herter. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
They get it again. Adams inside. He's against Smith. Second chance effort. And it's Adams missing.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Now Herter. His last outing, he had 18 points. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process. And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Holiday. Still without a bucket. Pass to Smith. Brooks outside. Left side Holiday. Lets the 3 fly. Smith with the rebound. Bulls leading by 9. Inside. Herter passes to Jones. Down low. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Jones.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's Chicago. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back with you shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Smith out there with Green. And it's Tate in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And there's the foul. It'll go on Zach Collins. That's his first foul of the game. Buzelis is checked in for Smith.
In for the Bulls, Buzelis.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
You can't play off of Van Vliet too much because he'll burn you off the catch and shoot.
And how about the Fred Van Vliet story? From undrafted to all-star and NBA champion.
It's one of the remarkable journeys in the history of the league. There are a number of guys that have gone undrafted and ended up being all-stars and champions, but you think about it, one of the things they have in common in my mind, BA, is a real understanding of who they are and what it's going to take to be successful. And then the willingness to put in the work and not be distracted by naysayers or the glamour of being a pro. They've got a real anchoring as to who they are and what their business is about, and then they maximize their ability. That's Fred Van Vliet in a nutshell.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
BA, Fred Van Vliet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it, and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls for ball. Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And it's Tate off the drive. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And Houston, another 3.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Van Vliet against ball. Pass to Buzelis from the arc. Tries again. Collins, no good. Rockets trail by 7. Outside, Green. Van Vliet, the pass to Green. Comes up empty, down low. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Ball against Green. Pass to Buzelis. Kept alive. Collins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Bulls, Zach Collins. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Şengün checked in for Houston. Good on the second one.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Van Vliet finds Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go. Second chance shot. Here's Şengün. And it's blocked by Collins. Green against White. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. White's got his second bucket on the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Ball passes to White. Collins outside. Here's Ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Pass to Green. Puts up a three. Again, Green missing.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
White can't hit. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 10. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. The Bulls have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. And you know, Clark, Fred Van Vliet gives you a number of things. Leadership might be the most important.
It is certainly one of his great attributes, B.A., when you look at Fred Van Vliet. Not very big, not super athletic, but a winner. Tough-minded, and highly skilled. Doesn't make mistakes with the ball, gets other people's shots, and has proven to be a clutch and consistent quarterback at a really high level.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. And that one's good. Whitmore. Whitmore's got his second basket.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Jones feels it out. Rockets with a rebound. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Pass to Herder. To the paint. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Herder. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
To the middle. Here's Brooks. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Smith. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And he drops the first. Houston making some changes. Steven Adams comes in for Şengün. And it's Jabari Smith in for Brooks. Eason hits them both. 24 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Holiday against Jones. Down low. Here's Vucevic. No good with a fallback jumper.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
And so it's Chicago going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back to the game after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. Chicago came out looking very confident. Their exceptional focus and all-around execution immediately triggered a 15-4 run at the start. At the end of one, they were already up 9. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage at the half. What'd you think, Shaq, about Chicago?
They've come out determined to push the pace. Up-tempo offense, getting the ball up court as quickly as possible. Advantage in transition points has been the major difference.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Rockets?
Sometimes the fixes are complicated. To me, this one's simple. They need to attack the rim and go and attack them. Go strong to the hole.
And
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Coby White.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. And then it's Coby White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Pass to Green. And Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Six to shoot.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
White. It's hauled in by Houston. Sengun's got 6 rebounds here tonight. VanVleet on the wing, hounded by Ball. To the inside. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball since being selected in the 21 draft. Alperen Sengun has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year. Sengun has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Yep, that one's good.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. Since we've returned from the All-Star break, these rookies have been shooting it well. Matas Buzelis 4th.
Only taking good looks. This first-year player is shooting it at a high clip since the break.
Well, he's a really high percentage shooter, and he also does a nice job of not allowing defenders to get into his head, and he doesn't allow himself to get rattled either.
Pass to Vucevic for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Sengun's got 7 rebounds in the game.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Sengun, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Sengun out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
That free throw good from VanVleet.
You got to love VanVleet's fearlessness, and I think that's why his teammates look up to him as a leader.
Green's checked in for Eason. Both free throws good from VanVleet.
And the big X factor VanVleet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Vucevic, the pass to Giddey. Outside White. Over Green. The bank shot, no good.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And it's Green missing.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Giddey against Brooks. Pass to White. And here is Vucevic. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Van Vliet, the pass to Green. Now here's Şengün. Van Vliet with it. Driving inside. Now Şengün lets it fly. Buzelis grabs the board. It's Giddey on the wing. Brooks defending. Pass to Buzelis. Knocked away. Shot from 12. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
That free throw misses.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
And Houston will go for a different look here. Steven Adams checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Green. Tate's checked in for Brooks. And Holiday subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And the second free throw is good. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Jones finds Williams. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And Houston making a change here. Whitmore's checked in. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tate.
2 minutes remaining in the
Inside.
2 minutes.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Let's see the stat sheet here for Coby White.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Shot from the inbound. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Tate outside. Sinks the tray.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Holiday against Jones. To get back on track. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And let's have a look at the teams who have racked up the most fast break points using real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Bulls third, the Rockets in 5th.
I'll tell you what, the breakneck pace both of these teams like to play at is a fun thing to watch. Neither squad wastes any time getting out in transition and looking to score.
That's good from Jones. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Van Vliet comes in for Holiday. Jones hits them both. And here's Van Vliet. Give him 8. 1:25 left to play in the third quarter here. Count it. Van Vliet's got 10.
Using the dribble to get free for a hoop. Fred Van Vliet. That's nasty.
Jones, the pass to Collins. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Rockets trail by 8. To the paint. Van Vliet finds Adams. Back to Van Vliet. Five to shoot. Over Jones. Van Vliet misses. Bulls leading by 8. Outside Herter. And the layup is good. He has 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Outside Whitmore. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
That one on Herter.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Whitmore, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Chicago leading by 9. Williams on the wing. Pass to Collins. Herter against Eason. Outside Herter. Shoots over Eason. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the third. Bulls out in front, leading by 9. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
We know the right way and the wrong way to play, okay? The ball needs to hop right now. That's when we're at our best. We need to start playing together right now, because when we get to the rim and moving, we're getting anything we want.
Yes, emphasizing the unselfish play. Billy Donovan knows that's when they perform their best.
No question, when this team's sharing the basketball and everyone's playing for each other, they're a much tougher out.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Tari Eason is out there with Smith. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. 9-point game. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Here we go again. Van Vliet cooking and looking to shoot as much as he can.
Ball with it. Vucevic finds ball. Three-pointer, no good. And the Rockets shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Ball against Van Vliet. Outside Eason. And that one's good.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Ball against Eason. Ball passes to Smith. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Smith. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Vucevic.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Brooks outside. The three. Rebound by the Bulls. They've led by as many as 14. To the middle. Here's Buzelis. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Timeout called. Houston.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Şengün checked in for the Rockets. And the Bulls also making a change. Josh Giddey's checked in for Smith. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
And Allie, thank you for that. White with a steal. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Buzelis' shot is good.
He still needs to fill out to be more physical down there, and that will come with time. But Buzelis can handle his own.
The jump hook controls the rebound and the putback.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Chicago leading by 7. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. Fires the three. And it's Chicago with a board. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ball. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
And we have seen Ball add some muscle over the years so that he can power through that contact.
And it's Van Vliet off the drive. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Vucevic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Giddey. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now. He takes it in and is blocked.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter here. Eason, the pass to Van Vliet. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Shoots over White. And his struggles continue offensively.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Pass to Buzelis. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth quarter. Vucevic gets the bucket.
You know, guys, we've seen Vucevic add this to his game. Now you have to take him seriously from distance.
Timeout called. Houston. They're behind by 10. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
Tell you what, he was terrific at executing down low tonight. Got whatever he wanted when he got the ball. No attention was paid to the defense in their efforts. He was in his own productive, dominant world.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Green. On the wing, Brooks. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Bulls.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And what's more satisfying than beating someone who's last beaten you? This will even things up 1-1 in their 3-game series against the Rockets.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Nikola Vucevic.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brooks against Giddey. They need this. Vucevic with some nice D. Şengün with a steal. Ball with a steal. Now here's White. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Very soon.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Kobe, this team did a great job of spreading the ball around.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.